Hello from Nihon. How are you today?
Hello from Nihon. I'm good. We are in Yufuin.
Yufuin is in southern Japan
Oita.
in Oita, near Oita. It's known as it's a tourist destination. It's known for its bathhouses, its Japanese hotels called Ryokan, and you eat a lot of food here. You relax and you enjoy yourself. So it's kind of like that. I wouldn't call it a resort, but it has a lot of the same qualities. You know, you chill out, you sleep, you eat, and you have fun, right?
Yep. I guess so.
So I might pause, and this is our second podcast. Our first one, I'm not sure if I'm going to put it up or not. While I'm making this podcast right now, while I'm speaking, I haven't decided if I'm going to put up the first one because I think it's crap. But I think that maybe I will put it out just because I want to show people how we stumbled upon this. We stumbled upon. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I'm not stumbling upon anything. We're a little tipsy. We've been drinking alcohol all day, and you can see my wife Neko-chan.
Hi.
Hi, she's a little camera shy. She's drinking wine and I'm here chilling out. So what's up? What do you think about? Oh, let me explain how we got here. We got here using the Yufuin no Mori Densha. It's the the Yufuin Forest
Yeah, Yufuin's forest.
train. Okay, and it's kind of like it's an experience in itself. It's not just a transportation vehicle. It's not your ordinary train. You know, it goes through some really cool scenic areas from Fukuoka to Yufuin, and you can see all kinds of like mountains and waterfalls and
then
forests.
they slow down to show us better, right? You remember?
Yeah, they slowed us. They slowed the train down so we can see the sights. And they have like one car of the train is dedicated to eating and drinking and
Salon.
the salon. It's called a salon. One of the cars is a salon. Really cool stuff.
Yeah, like very wide open window, the both sides, so that we can enjoy the scenery and.
Can you speak a little bit closer to the thing? Like me, the way get yourself situated. Very good. Yeah, very close to the windows. I'm gonna have videos for all of this stuff on our YouTube channel. Just go to Hello From Nihon, and you can either our website or our YouTube channel. You can see all that stuff there. Really good stuff. So if you plan on visiting Japan, I definitely recommend you go there. Tell me you should come here, Yufuin. It's really cool. Yeah. If you want.
In that case, the Yufuin no Mori is really good. There's a two train, like a regular train.
There's a regular train.
And then Yufuin no Mori.
How much is the train with $80 today? Per person?
Yeah, right? No, $40 per person, but after the like a discount, I got the sort like a app thing. I think if you book it earlier, you can get some kind of discount.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be online though.
I see.
Yeah, it's cheap, right? $40, like 2 hours.
2 hour
Experience.
2 hour experience, and that's the word. It's experience.
Yeah.
It's not
the
like
seat was so great.
the seat
It's
was very
comfy.
comfortable. It's very nice, and like I said, if you want to check it out, you can check it out on our YouTube channel. I'll have videos on that. So yeah, what's going on in the news today in Japan? Anything interesting? Anything you read about recently?
Today.
So actually, right now we're in a ryokan. We're inside the hotel, and you can see me dressed in some Japanese garb. This is it's called yukata. It's kind of
This is not yukata. This is samue. We say samue. Yukata is like a kimono style, right? This
Okay.
is like a. Why don't you stand up and show the video? It's like a pants, right? We call that samue.
So I'm wearing like a coat.
But this is just a coat.
I'm wearing like a Japanese style coat, and under it, it's still Japanese garb. I don't know what do you call it again?
Samue.
Samue.
Yeah.
Yeah, Samue. It's pretty good. So what's going on news-wise?
News-wise, I didn't read news today.
Can I have some wine?
Yeah, sure.
What's the last thing you read?
The last one, I saw their American stocks gonna be gonna get higher sometime soon.
Yeah, so apparently, I didn't hear anything about this from my friends on Facebook or anything. All my friends who live on stateside, but the American stock market took a plunge. Right now is what, January 18th, 17th, 2019. It went down according to Neko-chan here. She said that the stock went to an all-time low, and you say it's coming back up.
Yeah. I just saw the headline, but I couldn't get inside
Okay,
the
cool.
article.
But what's happening in Japan though?
In Japan,
Yeah.
there are their American economic
Oh, no, who cares about the stocks?
stock.
No, who cares about stocks? I'm talking about Japan.
Maybe. Ike, that today I didn't read any news. Yesterday as well. So please, today let's talk about Yufuin. We have so many experiences, right?
We did. I had a corn dog. What they call in Japan, they call corn dogs American dogs.
American dog with cheese.
I guess it comes from America. Anyways, the Koreans took a step further, and they made it into a sweet concoction where you have a hot dog in the middle, the batter on the outside. I had it with cinnamon, or maybe not cinnamon, but sugar and honey. And I had another one where the ketchup and mustard were like, it was fried with the dough or something. It was really interesting. You didn't like it very much, huh?
Not really. Okay. Well, I read that the food is really popular in Shin-Okubo, which is a Korean town in
Tokyo. Shin-Okubo.
Shin-Okubo.
If you're in Tokyo and you want to see some, you want to see like Little Korea, it's near Shinjuku. It's called Shin-Okubo, the town. Shin-Okubo. Okay, go ahead. You're saying?
Yeah, I read an article about that kind of cheese dog. It's really popular in Shin-Okubo right now.
Oh yeah, it's filled with cheese. I forgot to mention that. Important point. It's a corn dog filled with cheese. There's sweet and savory versions. The Koreans are rocking it out. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I knew that food because of that. It was okay, right?
It was okay.
Yeah. So we went down there Yufuin tourist street and we saw many like street food, right? But there's bunch of tourists today here. The weather was really beautiful though.
It was very beautiful weather.
Yeah.
A lot of tourists from other, like it wasn't many Japanese people. I felt like, there's a lot of Chinese and Koreans walking around Yufuin today.
I saw lots of Koreans today.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And recently they have this really unique hairstyle.
Is it only recently?
Well, I don't know, but actually a couple weeks ago, my Korean friends were here in Japan, and I showed them around Fukuoka. That's the city where I reside in. And it's in Kyushu, southern Japan, and two of them had this funky hairstyle. It's kind of like the Beatles, mushroom cut, and that's exploding now. I see a lot of guys, Korean guys, with this mushroom cut, and Neko-chan thinks it's not attractive.
Yeah, but maybe.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Be honest about it. What do you think?
Yeah, not attractive to me, but just when I saw there are people who has the haircut and especially like with the glasses, I can tell they are Korean. They are Koreans.
Yeah, now right? Because it's a trend. You can tell that it's Korean.
Yeah.
Korean guys, because they have this. It's like they got this mushroom cut, plus the sides are shaved down. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, basically a mushroom cut, kind of like the Beatles, but with the sides of their head shaved.
Yeah, I don't care if it's attractive or not attractive. I'm just wondering why, like to me, all of the Korean guys has like same hairstyle. I'm just been like, why? That's all. Right?
I see.
Yeah, interesting.
It's very interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah, why don't you talk about this ryokan? We have special bath just behind this. What's it called?
What behind
screen?
What? Behind the screen door.
Yes,
So you can see the screen door here. We have an actual outside bath where we can go anytime and take a bath outside. Like I said again, Ryokan is a traditional Japanese hotel, and they serve you either food-wise is either a nabe, it's kind of like a hot pot with a bunch of luxurious ingredients like duck or high
Beef?
fat beef. Kobe, not Kobe. What do they use? But really,
Shimofuri.
very fatty beef, delicious.
it's
We had
really
that
good.
today.
But the
Or
appetizer was so great. It's
the appetizer was
beautiful
great, very
and
beautiful.
Also sashimis. I really liked it.
yeah, sashimi, a lot of raw fish, all that stuff. Again, if you want to watch it, if you want to see this with your eyes, you can go to our YouTube channel. What was I gonna say? But yeah, what was I gonna say? So either it's a nabe, it's a hot pot, or it's kaiseki. Now kaiseki is kind of Japan's gourmet food, right? Wouldn't you say
I
that?
say course menu.
Course menu, right? But when I say course, I don't mean a 3-course. I mean it could be
Oh yeah.
6 to 7. It could be 10
Yeah, like a very
course,
little
dishes. Yeah, little dishes.
Come next to next.
Consecutively, they're coming out, and it's not only the taste which is important, but the
Presentation.
the presentation is super important.
Yeah.
Even the actual dish. If you go to a very high level kaiseki restaurant,
It's like art.
the dish, the person who formed that dish or who baked that clay, sometimes they have their name in the bottom of the dish because it's that important. So that's kaiseki. So you either get nabe or kaiseki. Personally, right now it's winter. I prefer nabe. Today we had we had both a little bit. We had like a kaiseki and we had a nabe.
Food.
A lot of food. I mean, I'm a 6-foot man. I have a hunger that never ends. But man, that was really difficult to finish all that food for me.
Yeah. Also, you got not the free beers.
I know there's
here.
free beer. This is unique to this particular
That's why you
ryokan.
like it here.
Yeah, outside of this ryokan, really close to this ryokan, it belongs to the ryokan. There is a keg of beer
Outside.
outside. You have to go outside in the cold, and you can drink as much as you want. It has
beer server.
it has a spout and everything, and you can serve yourself beer and go back into your room, which is, I think, bonkers. I think in the best way. Is it bonkers? It's great.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of tapped out though, beer wise. Like I said, I'm a little tipsy right now. Been drinking beer all day. And next to the keg, the beer keg, there's a foot bath.
Yeah.
Actually,
Did you see that?
I did it actually.
Really?
Yeah, I went out there.
Oh.
I,
By yourself?
by myself. It was fun and exciting. I had my feet
Yeah.
warmed up with some beer.
Yeah, because this ryokan is like a really
Felt
small
like a god.
one.
Oh, yeah.
It's like we have private room and private onsen in our rooms, and they only have 6 rooms in here. It's really tiny, I think. Right?
I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, I'm happy though.
And we love going to ryokans. We go to a lot of ryokans or hotels and stuff. So you'll be seeing more of that most definitely from us. Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, and you should talk about the Yufudake mountain. It's so beautiful. You can see anywhere in this town.
You mean terrifying?
Why?
Because-
It's beautiful. Like today, the weather was so beautiful, like a blue sky, and the Yufudake mountain was so clearly.
Number one, it's
there.
not really a mountain. It's a volcano.
Yeah, volcano.
They call it, you know what? I don't believe in, we say extinct volcano. I don't think volcanoes are really extinct. It's just been a long time since it's blown its top. But there's this giant volcano. Wherever you look, there's a volcano right there.
That's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. Don't misunderstand. I think it's gorgeous, but I know that's a sleeping giant, and you can see the crater, not what's it called, the top, the summit. Mm-hmm. I mean, that is a sight to behold. So anywhere you look, and I'm sure again, if you want to check this out, you can go to YouTube and see the video there.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. It's crazy big, and
Beautiful.
it's beautiful. At the same time.
Better than Kagoshima.
Okay.
Kagoshima volcano is still working, right?
It's still.
So there time to time
it erupts.
erupts.
Yeah.
But for the Kagoshima local people, that's a normal thing,
That's a normal thing.
and they don't care.
They don't care. No, but I just think this thing here, this volcano / mountain, whatever the hell you want to call it, it's beautiful. Don't misunderstand, but I just I give it full respect and awe in a fear type of way because I fear it exploding, erupting. Excuse me.
But because of the volcano, they have really good onsen, the hot spring, right?
That's another thing. Go ahead, explain the onsen.
Yeah, onsen.
But explain it. How does the onsen work?
So there's a volcano, right? The volcano like a magma. How do you say?
Magma, yes. Right.
The
Magma.
warm up the,
No,
the
I'm not making fun of your English. I'm making fun of this movie called Austin Powers,
Okay.
where this evil villain he enunciates magma. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so so the volcano magma.
Magma.
Shut the fuck up. Warm up the waters in the basement and
In the basement.
Basement underground.
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 Yeah.
I don't know what's the difference.
Oh, basement is like man-made.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. No
It's
worries.
underground. Underground water. They warm up the underground water. That's a hot spring. So basically, there's many the volcanoes in Japan. So there is lots of hot spring places. That's great.
Yeah, a lot of hot spring places around Japan.
Like my cousin used to live in this town, and she said there have like the studio apartment can get the onsen water there, which is really good for your health because there's so many minerals and good things inside of the water, and also the water from even the tap water is really good water.
Yeah, water bathing. It's an integral part of Japanese culture. There's a whole etiquette around it. You strip down naked, no bathing suits allowed. You jump in the water and you relax and you.
You guys don't have their hot springs in America?
In the United States, we have a ton of hot springs.
But you wear bathing suits.
Maybe there's some men and women jumping in there, skinny dipping into the hot springs. I have no idea.
I talk about like a konyoku じゃなくて.
Konyoku.
It's like a men women mixed together.
Konyoku onsens or konyoku baths. That's slowly disappearing from Japan. That's not common. I never been to one.
I've been.
You been to one?
Yeah.
So you saw like a bunch of dicks and stuff?
Yeah.
Really?
In Gifu, I told you, right?
Like people not trying to have sex with each other, all fucking all the time?
No, not really.
Really?
I think, they got used to it, like the style.
But do men and women talk to each other?
Yeah, they were. There's a few people when I went there. You remember when I was in Gifu, I was on the TV show, right? Like a local TV show, and they brought us, not only me, like with my friends, like 3-4 friends, to the Konyoku onsen, and we took bath together.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw that segment. But you guys were wearing towels.
So it's not actually allowed, but because it's a TV, so that's why we did it. But under the towel, we are putting like a suits.
Oh, really?
Like looks like a naked, but just in case.
Just in case.
Interesting experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Konyoku.
You like konyoku?
I never been to one. Like I said, I think they still got some in the north of Japan, right? North is where like the last stronghold of Konyoku onsens.
But you guys have like a nudist beach.
We have nudist beaches. Yeah, we do. Back where I'm from, originally Miami, Florida, and we have Haulover Beach, I think it's called. It's a nudist beach. I don't think I've ever been there. Truth be told.
Do you want to?
I don't care. I mean, I don't have a desire either or, but it's just something I've never been to. It's kind of popular. I don't know popular, but it's infamous, famous. I don't know what you'd call it. But yeah, I'm fine being in the nude in the onsens and whatever.
But usually that means for men's bath, I think women's a women's bath, right?
Yeah, usually the onsens are separated, male and female. Okay, so and usually they don't allow for tattoos.
No.
Because it's associated with the criminal underworld here. But in some sento, now what a sento is, not onsen, a sento is a public bath, okay? So they bring the water into the city and they have like an actual bathhouse. Where I used to live in Kamata in Tokyo.
That's not normal.
That's not normal. Before 4:30 p.m., people with tattoos could come.
Because that area is kind of famous for
That
that
area
kind of
is
people.
infamous for the Yakuza or Japanese mafia. So I'd be there taking bath and using the sauna and cold and ice bath, whatever. That's another thing. They have saunas, they have ice baths. Anyways, I'd be there and you see these dudes tatted up, the back, the sleeves, everything with dragons and fish. That's one of the things in Japanese Yakuza folklore. They have this myth where there is a fish swimming upstream, and all of them fail, but one makes it to the top and turns into a sea dragon or some kind of dragon, and that this is an important important symbol to the Yakuza. So some of them will have like a big fish on their back, and some of them will have a dragon. Some of them will have who's that prince, that Japanese prince who killed his brother?
Prince?
A prince. His brother came late to dinner and he killed him.
I don't know. What's that? You know more about underground things than me.
No, there was I forgot his name. Jesus Christ, my computer is far and away.
This is my phone, if you want.
Nah, it's gonna take time. But anyways, look it up. This famous story where a Japanese prince or a daimyo or lord, a Japanese lord, killed his brother because he was late to dinner. Anyways, yeah, they have all these crazy tattoos. It's really interesting, and I'm in there meeting a bunch of these yakuza.
Yeah, but that's kind of like old thinking right now, because we can tell the difference between the tattoos of the yakuza people and like a fashionable tattoos, and especially like the in 2020 the Tokyo Olympics is coming, right? So government is trying to the deregulation.
Deregulate. That's good.
Deregulate the kind of regulation.
Those are regulations, yeah.
And if you have like a tattoo, especially for foreigners, it's difficult for the foreigners who has tattoos go to public bus, right? So they're gonna deregulate it. That they can go with tattoos as long as it's safe one, I guess. That like it's the yakuza tattoo is like all over your back to their
and sleeves.
ass, yeah. So it's very different. I think it's already like a outdated.
Yeah, outdated.
Of thinking.
Yeah, that's right. The Olympics is coming to Japan, and they're gonna do that. They said they're gonna be easy with the tattoo laws here. Plus, they're gonna ban more smoking, which is good.
Which is good.
That's one thing. Japan is a first world country. Unfortunately, their tobacco laws is like the 1950s America. I mean, you can smoke anywhere almost in Japan. It's getting stricter, thank goodness. But I really don't like it. I'm all for doing what you want to do. You want some water? Mm-hmm. I'm all for doing what you want to do, but if you force someone else to do it, then you're encroaching on my liberties, right? That's what liberty is, right? Your freedom ends where my freedom begins. And if you smoke and I'm around you, I'm forced to smoke with you. I'm forced to inhale those carcinogenic smoke. Excuse me. Okay, if I'm having a glass of whiskey, it has nothing to do with you, and you're next to me. You don't have to drink whiskey. But if you smoke and I'm next to you, then I'm forced to smoke, and I think it's terrible. I think it's disgusting. It's terrible. That's how I feel about that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I remember when I was young, I went to club for dancing, right? And there's so many people smoking inside, and I really didn't like. I smell like my whole body, including my clothes and the hair, smells like smoke. I really didn't like it. So I'm so happy that, they're banning.
Banning? They're not banning really. There's so much money in tobacco. I don't think they're gonna ban anything.
But I think they should just raise the price of the tobacco, because if you're addicted, if you really like the tobacco alcohol, you're gonna buy it. But even it's really expensive. You know what I mean?
I don't think making the price increasing the price is a good deterrent.
But I think alcohol and tobacco is a really good source for the tax for government.
Yeah, tax the hell out of it. Get as much money as you want from it. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean it's a vice. It's a vice, and I mean I love drinking alcohol, but if I got to pay more for it, I'm fine. I'm fine doing it. It's good for me anyways, right? Drinking less.
Yeah, that's right. Just you're drinking too much beer today.
Today I drank a lot of beer. Recently I drink more whiskey or shochu. Shochu is, if you don't know what shochu is, it's a Japanese hard spirit, like a vodka, I guess. Shochu. You drink that a lot. I enjoy that. But today was all about the beer. And you don't like beer.
No, because it's bitter. I prefer wine, especially like sweet one. I had some like plum wine today in the train. I really liked it. It's really fruity.
Fruity. What do you think about that couple behind us? The old couple.
Oh, I'm pretty. They're a good match. I think they're like late 50s.
I think early 60s.
Really? Oh,
Yes, 60s.
But the lady was so beautiful.
She was beautiful for her age.
Yeah, for her age.
Yeah. And yeah, he's a golfer and he likes golf.
Yeah,
No, he's not a professional golfer. But yeah, he gave us he gave my daughter actually. She's very young. He gave her some cookies. What kind of like these sweet not cookies per se, like chocolate type cookie things. So she really liked that, and so we got him some wine. We came back. He liked that. Him and his wife.
Yeah, and they are so more than tipsy.
They were very tipsy. They were drunk. They were drunk as hell on the train. I like to see that. I wish I can be like that when I'm his age.
Yeah.
A happy drunk on a train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. He was making like Donald Duck sounds for my daughter.
Yeah, at first I heard that kind of creeped me out. What? I mean, I heard that earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, I can't do Donald Duck's voice, excuse me. That was a terrible Donald Duck. Donald Duck doesn't sound anything like, but he made some Donald Ducks. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then later, after we befriended them, after he gave us the cookies, I got him some wine. I'm like, Neko-chan says, yeah, he makes Donald Duck sounds. I mean, that was a completely left field piece of trivia. I didn't ask you if he makes Donald Duck. I didn't ask you if he makes Donald Duck sounds, but yeah, he makes Donald Duck sounds. I'm like, oh, in my head, I was like, oh shit, I heard Donald Duck today on the train. Like earlier today, I heard Donald Duck. Quack, quack, quack. Again, I can't do it. I'm sorry, but I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes sense now. That was pretty interesting. So wait, he told you? Because I left to go to the bathroom.
He was doing that.
Oh, he was doing that.
For
Okay.
our daughter.
He didn't tell you I do Donald Duck sounds, no?
No, I heard that.
Okay, you heard it. Okay. Cool.
Oh my! And our daughter was so happy to hear that. She was even laughing. Yeah, she was kind of grumpy in the train. I think she was sleepy, and because of his cookie and Donald Duck, she became smart.
And pudding and ice cream.
Yeah.
Our daughter has a sweet tooth. Now we have to put the brakes on that because right now it's really important. Her eating habits are gonna, she's gonna carry them throughout her life.
That's right.
Right.
But too late.
What do you mean too late?
She loves sweets.
No, it's fine if you love sweets, but not that you shouldn't become an addict. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you gotta eat healthy, and basically
right.
she eats healthy, right?
Yeah, she doesn't like veggies though so much.
She will. She will definitely like them.
I remember when I was a kid, I didn't like veggies.
Me neither. No one likes veggies when they're a kid. And if you're a kid and you do like veggies, that's very suspicious. Because you should be eating meat and sweets. No?
Yeah, I guess so. But
that's what you like when you're a kid.
I'm healthy now, so
now.
Yeah, guess so.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think she's fine. She will. We just gotta tell her what to eat.
Tell her. But she does a special kind of schooling, right? Montessori.
Yeah, Montessori.
And she has the power to choose.
Yeah, but for foods we have power because I cook.
You cook, and you're a very good cook.
Thank you.
Neko-chan can do all kinds of things. I mean, she's lived in many countries. She's lived in Germany and China and United States, in Orlando, Florida. It's not like that's not like a different country, excuse me. But she has a lot of experience and she's picked up a lot of different techniques, right?
Yes, but I really like Asian food actually.
Yeah, me too. I like Asian food. Yeah, from India to Japan, all that good stuff. Chinese, Thai, Vietnamese,
I love
Korean.
it. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
But you also do Italian food very well.
Really? You
Yeah.
mean the spaghetti?
Spaghetti, yeah, spaghetti. No?
Yes, so I like it.
We cooked recently a big pot of gumbo.
Yeah, we are trying something else, but eventually it became gumbo,
It was
right?
delicious. No, it was
How do you
amazing.
call that? That bucket, like Forrest Gump thing, region style.
Yeah, you know what this is. You know Bubba Gump from Forrest Gump. They made like a restaurant chain, Bubba Gump's restaurants, and they have like this thing where they have a bag with corn and potato and shrimp and crab, a lot of shrimp, of course, because Bubba Gump, and spices, and they boil that or cook it, and then they cut it open. They cut open the bag and they throw out the bag onto the table, and you eat like pigs, like that. Well, we did that, except we used bowls. we didn't eat like pigs. Well, I eat like a pig. I like eating like
Yeah,
a
I
pig.
was trying to make that, but eventually.
It was amazing.
Okay, thank you.
We used what? We used
Cajun.
no. We used Cajun spices, of course. We had in there octopus, shrimp, like carrots, corn, potato.
Yeah.
Great, delicious stuff.
It's good. Yeah, it was good.
It was amazing. So this is our first night. We're gonna be here for 3 days, 2 nights, 3 days. This is our first night in Yufuin. Highly recommended. You know what was cool? That what's that called? The floral garden. What's that?
Yeah, floral golden.
What is that? Who set that up? Floral gardens. It's a bunch of little shops. It kind of looks like Heidi. You know Heidi from
I read like they.
Heidi,
built-
but Heidi, what's
Yeah,
that?
Heidi was there.
Heidi was there.
But there, I read their like scenery, like building is like where the Harry Potter comes from.
Hogwarts?
No, the town. Caucasian.
Caucasian.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, Harry Potter is a
Okay.
Caucasian.
No.
He is. Cockroach. No, Hogwarts.
No, Hogwarts is school, right? Where their Harry Potter came from, they're in the town in England. They made it the town like a model for their floral garden, and they built up just like that. So you saw like lots of bricks, right? So it's supposed to be look like England.
Oh, to me it looked like the Disney movie.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Our daughter, she enjoyed their school and feeding their rabbits. Yeah, she was so happy.
Squirrels, rabbits, feeding them, and a bunch of stores to buy shit at. Right? They were hawking Miyazaki Hayao stuff, Spirited Away stuff, the Hungry Caterpillar.
Yeah.
That's really big in Japan. The Hungry Caterpillar.
It's not famous in America.
I don't know.
Eric Carle.
Eric Carle's the writer, the creator.
Yeah.
The Hungry Caterpillar.
It's pretty old, like a 1920 or
Yeah,
something.
but the Japanese made a song out of it.
Getsuyobi.
I don't know. You can't sing that. You can't sing that. Copyright. Take it
I
easy.
don't think so because I saw many YouTube videos without
Yeah, but we don't know how they did it. Maybe they're paying for the right.
Okay.
You don't sing it, but it's a really good song, really catchy as hell. You can find the link to it somewhere if you're watching this on video. You
Yeah, I
can find
think
a link
but
to
it's
it.
only in Japan though. We are trying to find it in English, but
It doesn't matter.
completely-
Yeah, it doesn't matter though.
completely
Even if you don't speak Japanese, that song is so catchy.
You just say I shouldn't sing.
No, I'm not singing. I'm just humming it. But it's really good stuff, and our daughter loves that creature, caterpillar. And yeah, it was a nice, wonderful day. Except for the hot dog, we didn't need that. My fault.
It's okay.
I went overboard. I got like I mentioned earlier, I got these 2 Korean corn dogs, sweet one and the mustard ketchup one. We didn't need that. We ate too much. The dinner we had here at the ryokan was huge. Like I said, it was a kaisen. No, it wasn't kaisen.
Sashimi?
Kaiseki style,
Kaiseki style, yeah.
plus a nabe. So usually you just have one or the other. We have both.
Both.
Craziness. Madness.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, we knew that somehow. You know, we saw the review. That someone said they offers us provide so big dinner.
You know what I want to do? I remember that, and I was excited when you read that. About reviews, we do want to do. I wanna. You know what I love doing because it's really interesting to me, like finding a good place. I don't care, restaurant, hotel, doesn't matter what it is. And when I say it's good, I say it's good because maybe I haven't been there, but maybe it has an overwhelmingly great score. You know, review-wise, like 4 stars, 5 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, right? And sometimes, out of all these great reviews, not sometimes, always, definitely, you'll find one asshole that gives it 1 star. Okay, I think we should start making videos or a podcast around that as well, reading people who went to an amazing place, right? And I say amazing because it has overwhelmingly good reviews, but this person, you know, leaves a shitty review.
So you mean we can talk about it?
Talk about it. Maybe translate it into English.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting. I think that'd be interesting because that's one of the first things I ask you. So, you know, we always when we go to an amazing place, if we go to a shitty place, basically we don't leave any review, unless it's really bad, right?
Yeah.
Unless Hey, what's up, guys? We were doing the Yufuin podcast and the podcast stopped. We had some technical difficulties, so sorry about that. Next time you'll have a complete podcast intact. Okay, take care, subscribe, like, share. See you next time. Bye-bye.